With Spurs having scored 15 goals in the last 5 games, it's no wonder the fantasy Premier League managers are looking to bring in some of their assets ahead of the home tie against West Brom in Gameweek 21. Two of those assets come in the form of Christian Eriksen and Dele, Alli, both midfielders of the team and both doing really well right now. In this video, I'm going to take a look at which one out of those two might be best for your team. Hello, my name's Andy and welcome to Let's Talk FPL, in the first video of a series that I'm calling Versus. And in this video we're taking a look, as I said before, at Dele Alli and Christian Eriksen and deciding whether we need either in our team, and if so, which one. I'm going to take a look at their recent scores, recent stats to see if the points will keep on rolling in, and also their upcoming fixtures just to see how likely it is that they're going to keep doing well in our teams. Let's start off with Christian Eriksen. Priced at just 8.1 million in FPL back in game week 12, the Dane has gone on to score 5 goals and register 6 assists in the following 8 fixtures, and has picked up an impressive 12 bonus points along the way, including 5 in the 2 matches against Chelsea. Following this, his price is now up to 8.6 million. And in the last 4 game weeks, he's made 16 key passes for his teammates and had 19 shots on goal, which are pretty big numbers for any player, especially one priced at just 8.6 million. And these numbers have seen him pick up 4 assists in the last 4 game weeks. The main downside to his goal threat isn't the amount of shots he's having. In fact, 19 is really good. It's the fact that only 2 of these have been on target. That means over the last 4 game weeks, he's only averaging half a shot on target per game. And that's not good enough if we want goals from him. The good news is that, as I've mentioned, he's really good at picking up bonus. So even if he just gets an assist, he could get extra points from the bonus, even if he's not scoring goals. Dele Alli, on the other hand, just cannot stop scoring at the moment, and he's seen his price rise up to 8.5 million, which is just 0.1 million less than Christian Eriksen. While he took a bit longer to get going than Eriksen in terms of double-figure hauls, in the last 4 game weeks he's scored 7 goals, with a brace in each of his last 3 fixtures, racking up 44 points along the way, which is pretty impressive. The main question is, though, is can he keep this goal scoring up? Well, if you look at the screen, I've marked the goal conversion down as red, and it's not that 43.8% is bad. In fact, it's really good, and if everyone could convert at that rate, we'd see a lot more goals in matches. The problem is keeping that up. Out of the 8 shots he's had on target, 7 of them have gone in, so only 1 has missed. And as you can imagine, it's not very likely that that's going to continue, and we'll start to see his scoring rate go down. Now, it doesn't mean he's going to stop scoring altogether. He might just get perhaps just 1 goal a game, 1 goal every couple of games. So he still could be a good pick. But I think if you're getting him based on what he's done in the last 4 game weeks, you're going to be quite surprised in the upcoming games. So what are the future prospects like for these 2 players? Well, in terms of fixtures, their next one in game week 21 is against West Brom at home, who currently sit 13th for shots conceded in away games, which isn't the best, but it's also not the worst. And while we're not seeing West Brom keep as many clean sheets as we've become accustomed to, they're also not conceding as many goals either. In their last 4 away fixtures, they've only conceded 1 goal in each game. So while I can still see Spurs winning the game, it might be tough for them to keep up the 3-goal average that they've had over the last 5 games. After that is the trip to Man City in game week 22, which in past seasons probably would have been considered a really tough fixture, and I'd expect chances probably to be limited. But City have only kept 2 clean sheets all season, and they've conceded 5 goals in the last 4 games. And back in game week 7, in the reverse fixture, Spurs were able to win 2-0. So I think after their result against Chelsea, they can give them a really good game. They may not win comfortably, but I think we can see maybe a goal or 2 in that fixture. And after that, the prospects become even better, with Sunderland away and then Middlesbrough at home. Sunderland at home have the 2nd worst record for shots conceded per game, so this match could be really good for the Spurs attackers. Coupled with this is the fact that David Moyes is going to be without Kone in his defence, as he's been called up by the Ivory Coast for the African Cup of Nations. He's been somewhat of a mainstay in the Sunderland defence this year, and without him I think they could be even worse, and there's definitely goals in this for Alli and Eriksen. Next up after this is Middlesbrough to complete the set of 4 fixtures that we're looking at. They've been considered a tight unit at home this year, but away is a different story. They've conceded the 5th highest amount of shots in away matches this year, and have conceded 6 in their last 4. I think this could be a great match for Spurs, and you might even look at captaining one of Alli or Eriksen for this fixture. So I guess the end question now is, who do you pick? I think both of these players are really good options right now. They have the stats, the recent form, and the potential with the upcoming fixtures to keep on scoring points. And I can even see an argument for why people are starting to double up on these 2 players. But if you only have an option for one in your team, then we have to make a choice. So Eriksen, I think, is going to continue to tick over points. his chances created and his goal attempts are really high. I'd like to see a few more shots in the box, and maybe that will come with time, and perhaps a few more shots on target too. But I think he's going to keep on ticking over points, and in the long term will potentially be the better option. The other good thing about Eriksen is his ability to get bonus points, which I mentioned earlier. He's only failed to get bonus points once when he's got attack and return, so even if he picks up an assist, you could get an additional 1 to 3 points just from bonus. On the other hand, Alli is more likely to get in the box, which in turn means he's more likely to have shots from closer range, so more shots on target than Christian Eriksen is. And this might be a simplistic view, but I think that Alli is going to be a man to get the goals, Eriksen's going to be the man to get the assists. Over time, they're probably both going to score well. If I have to pick one, and I'm going to, I think, this week, I'm going to go with Dele Alli. Yes, his goal conversion's high. Yes, he probably won't keep up the braces, but I do think he can keep scoring goals. He's on a hot streak right now, and I really like the fixtures. I think there's goals in them. You know, we might not see high-scoring games against the like of City, and maybe even West Brom, but I think Dele Alli could pop up with a goal as needed, so he's going to be the one I'm getting in. Also, the rate that we're kind of jumping on players and jumping off players means I just want to try and get on Dele Alli while he's in this hot streak. And then in 4 game weeks time, there'll probably be someone else I want anyway. I think that's where we're going to wrap up this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a comment below and let me know if you're picking up either of these 2 players. If so, which one? Perhaps I have it wrong. Maybe Christian Eriksen's the one to go for and not Dele Alli. Either way, let me know. Perhaps you're doubling up as well. If you did enjoy the video, then drop a like, that would really be appreciated, and subscribe for more. It'll let you know when the next video is up, and also when I'm going live for the live streams that I've been doing. Generally, these are going to be around deadline, just having a chat about FPL, perhaps your last minute decisions, captain decisions, things like that. The next one will probably be January the 13th around 9 PM. If you follow me on Twitter, my handle's Andy85WSM. I'll let you know exactly when that's going live. But until next time, keep chatting FPL, and I'll catch you soon.